Hello everyone. I can see that the audience is full of attentive and awake people. So I'll get down to business. My name is Sharvil Thatte and I am a mediocre amateur comedian. I previously, it all started, the reason I say I'm a mediocre amateur stand-up comedian is because it all started when I bunked my microbiology practical, which is never a good thing apparently. So I was feeling alone, or rather I should say bored, because then what happens later on might just say something else. Anyway, so I was feeling bored, and so I went back to my room and I took my friend's laptop, started the internet, went to YouTube and saw a few comedy videos. That's it. It was around the time of the AIB. It was around the time of the AIB roast. So comedy was the in thing, and I was like, let's watch this. And so I'm also part of a group. We call ourselves the WTF Times, and there was a radical discussion about how there's freedom of speech has been inhibited, and there's so many bans and everything. So we had we had articles on our site regarding this, and also I was really motivated about this, and I saw a few comedy videos, and I was like really inspired, and I had this radical moment, and I was like, nahi yaar, kuch karna chahiye. So I went to Canvas ka website and I registered for an open mic. Now the problem with inspiration is it has a half-life, which comes down when you get a reply from Canvas saying you have to perform on 9th of March and come with a speech prepared and pay 300 to perform. So my heart and wallet were palpitating at the same time. But still I went ahead, and a few of my friends were there and they were really gracious. They were like, oh my god, he's good, he must do stand-up. Like, okay ji. So they asked me to come to college, and college mein bhi kiya. And then college mein, oh my god, he did stand-up in college, he must be good. Okay ji. So they went ahead and told Sushant sir about it. Sushant is like, oh my god, he did stand-up, I must call him to Quest Unplugged. I was like, okay ji. But again, after the half-life, I realized I had so many things going on in life. GOT ka naya episode aaya tha, Orange is the New Black ka naya season aaya tha. I was halfway through Mad Men ka season, Castle ka ek season bacha hua tha, and I had to prepare for Quest Unplugged ka presentation. But I had a lot on my plate. But then I was like, okay, let's do this. Let's give this a try. So then I realized I was going to have doctors in front of me. And the problem with making esteemed sober doctors laugh is that they're sober. And this is first-hand experience, because I shit you not. I'm sorry to use such language. I should rather say poop, as vitamin B12 said. But anyway, I poop you not. But so I went to this conference. My dad's a urologist. So they had this conference at Renaissance Powai, where they called Veer Das for a stand-up comedy performance in the evening. And he's like one of the legends of stand-up comedy in India. He's toured US and all this, and now he's come back in India. So because it's a urology conference. So the people who do not know, urology and andrology go hand in hand, which is a bad pun in itself, but still. So the first joke that Veer Das cracks is about stand-up comedy. Those who did not understand, I'm sorry. Apparently the crowd understood, because obviously they're all urologists and sildenafil is something, ancient. But they stayed quiet. And Veer Das literally had to provoke them to say, yes, we are talking about ED. And then there was this one Sardar doctor who laughed because they're jovial people. So he was like, yeah. And I was like, thank God, I am not a stand-up comedian. 6 months later, I applied to Canvas. So I had to really think about, some clean medical jokes which I could crack in front of sober doctors, which proved to be a task, because medicine is not something to be trifled with. You cannot make up medical jokes. Like, I had lame attempts like, what is EBV? Epstein-Barr virus. What does it cause? Infectious mononucleosis. What is the other name? Kissing disease. What is the reservoir? Bandra Bandstand. That's not, okay, you laughed, thank you, but it's not that funny. Like the other day I met a orthopedic surgeon, and he was really angry, and katte pe he was having chai, and like, sir, kya hua? Ekdam gussa lagane tha. Arey, these youngsters, what is going on in Instagram? All these, I have been an orthopedic surgeon for the past 20 years. I have nailed and played every possible bone in the body. And these youngsters still have fractured a bone known as YOLO, which I am yet to find. Hashtag YOLO. See, that's a lame joke. That's a hashtag fracture. That is why medical jokes are lame. Yes. You had the control and the, disease, or this is the RCT that I was conducting. Another lame joke. Yes. So, that's why, you do not mess with medicine because medicine messes back with you. The prime example being pharmacology. All second year memories and nightmares coming back to you. Because even the book of pharmacology is scary. And not to me, but to drugs. Because from K.D. Tripathi, Essentials of Medical Pharmacology, 7th edition, page number 220, regarding antihistaminics, their lack of efficiency in treatment of asthma are legendary. When a book insults a medicine, you know that the subject is dangerous. Because it's like you could make an ad out of it. Like 10 tablets of Cinerist, $35. 5 tablets of Combiflam, $10. A book insulting a medicine, priceless. For everything else, there's MasterCard. And that's not the worst part. You're expected to learn pharmacology and go for the Pharmac Viva, which is basically signing up for suicide. Because you're entering, okay, so suppose this is the examination hall and you enter. Valar Morgulis, sir. Valar Doheris. Katane ko ready. It's like Eid and you're the Bakra. Valar Doheris, come on, okay, let's start this. So tell me about AMAs. Sir, they're antibiotics. Okay, what do they do? Sir, their adverse effects are nausea and vomiting. Okay, let's begin this. How do you treat nausea and vomiting? Sir, antiemetics, sir. What are the side effects of antiemetics? Sir, diarrhea, sir. How do you treat diarrhea? Sir, antidiarrheal, sir. What are the side effects of antidiarrheals? Sir, headache, sir. How do you treat headache? Sir, NSAID. What is the adverse effect of NSAID? Sir, nausea vomiting. At the end result, there's only one thing left to be said by the examiner. You know nothing, Jon Snow. That's all you can say about that over there. So, medicine is something that you cannot make fun of. So, there is no medical joke you can crack that can make a doctor laugh hale and hearty. So, I thought, okay, let's go to say, what do doctors don't like? What do doctors hate? And considering we are in Bombay, I thought of Amir Khan. So, I won't get into the morality. I am no, guru or legal expert too, but it is a dicey topic among doctors, whether they are sober or drunk. It's just that the intensity of argument increases as the intensity of alcohol increases about this. But anyway, so basically, let's not get into the morality of the situation. But from, as Sir tells us to, always have a parallel thought and, go beyond the system and think about new things. And because they are giving marks for statistics, so I thought, okay, let's bring some statistics into this. So, Amir Khan gets paid approximately 3 crore per episode for Satyamev Jayate. The whole money does not go to him. It's like production cost for his team and all. But for the sake of the argument, let's assume that he gets 3 crores. He did approximately 25 episodes of Satyamev Jayate in the last 1 or 2 years, whatever. So that's 75 crores that Amir Khan got. Now, I was thinking, this money could have been spent better for the nation and all. So I was thinking, why not get an ambulance? So I found out that apparently average ambulance costs around 7 lakhs. I'm not sure, but let's say 7 lakhs. So Amir Khan could have bought 1,171 ambulances and distributed it in the country. But no. We had to suffer through Sunday mornings with our parents, listening to Amir Khan, with our parents getting all inspired and riled up. Ki, this generation mein sab problem, everything. It's wrong with you. You are causing poverty. You are causing increase this rate and all. Sorry, mummy. Like, no, you are causing it. They forget that, they gave birth to us. But anyway, you're into all that mood and like Amir Khan is wallowing on top of you. But no, I thought, let's go deeper. Let's go to the grassroots level of the problems. Yes, that's what she said. So anyway, if you open parks, if you're a 3rd MBBS student, or if you wish to pass 3rd MBBS, or if you want to open just for the smell of a new book, if you open parks, you will find out that nearly all problems are related to overpopulation in India, right from like infectious diseases to overpopulation to female feticide to fertility rate, poverty, any damn thing is related to overpopulation in India. Do you know the cost of Nirodh? Okay. Nobody knows. Anyway, so in, it's given free of cost in dispensaries and all, but the actual cost is 1 rupees, 3 condoms. 75 crore. 225 condoms. The population of India, 121 crore. 121 crore? 225 crore. Let's go down to specifics because statistics come out here. So, 70% are, say, in the reproductive age group. So that is approximately 84.7 crore people. I'm not good at maths, that's why I took bio, but anyway. So you average it out to say 80 ka half, 40. So 40 couples, 225 condoms. There would be a week in India where there would be no child born. You could call it National Family Planning Week sponsored by Amir Khan. But no. We had to suffer through Sundays with Amir Khan, a menopausal Amir Khan I might add, because it's like in the start, this is true. In the start he'll be arguing कि नहीं देश में ये है, देश में वो है. Then he'll sit down with fellow menopausal people and he'll be like giving them handkerchiefs and they'll be both crying. And in the end he gets so emotional कि Ram Sampath का simple guitar makes him cry on the stairs and like. So crushing. So crushing. Like, I do not mean to dish whatever he has done, but these are realities that we must see. And it's funny because we live in a society where you have stars doing something, and we are seeing people dying on the roads, and then they mix up, as in the case of Salman Khan, where it's the worst thing possible. And to those from KM, please shut your ears for the next 2 minutes because you've already heard this one. But anyway, so basically, the best thing about IPL is that you have like these various teams and all. But the one thing missing from IPL is Salman Khan. Just imagine what would happen if Salman Khan owned a team in IPL. Because they'd be like, first of all, Salman Khan would not own the team. His driver will own the team, obviously, for obvious reasons. You'll never have a team by the name of the Jaipur Black Bucks. And the worst thing possible would be Salman Khan giving advice to his teammates. He'll go into the dressing room. Bhai, we have a target in front of us. Bhai, first inning mein jaake bowling dalne ka hai. We have a target in front of us. I'll just give you one piece of my personal advice. Just go out there and hit and run. Just hit and run. This has been a wonderful experience. I thank Sushant sir for giving me the opportunity. I thank Quest for bringing up a platform like Quest Unplugged, where we get to go beyond our curriculum. And I believe that these presentations indeed mean a lot. But what meant a lot to us was the process in which we brought up the presentation. We studied and we made the effort. Took time out of watching episodes and lying in bed to something. Actually do something. And that's the journey. The journey is more important than the destination. So even though this has been a landmark in, at least the lives of the 60 odd people or 70 odd people over here, but we must appreciate what we have achieved over here. And I'd like to thank Sushant sir for this. I'd like to thank everyone around over here. And especially I'd like to thank the people who I told to laugh at my jokes. So thank you guys. Thanks. That's all from me. Thank you.